Hello everyone, this is a free online tutorial for the new SAT Math section. This is problem number 22, practice test 5, calculator allowed. Okay, so in state X, Mr. Camp's 8th grade class consisting of 26 students was surveyed and 34.6% of the students reported that they had at least 2 siblings. The average 8th grade class size in the state is 26. If the students in Mr. Camp's class as representative of students in the state's 8th grade classes and there are 1,800 8th grade students in the state, which of the following best estimates the number of 8th grade students in the state who have fewer than 2 siblings? Okay, first notice that the problem asks you to find the number of 8th grade students in the state who have fewer than 2 siblings. So they gave you the percentage of students that have at least 2 siblings, right? At least means 1 or more, but at least 2 or more, at least 2 siblings. So that means 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But here it asks you how many have fewer than 2, right? Fewer means less than 2, right? So it means 1 or no siblings whatsoever, right? So and how do you get that? Well, you get 34.6%. You subtract 34.6% from 100. So the remaining percent will be the students that have fewer than 2 siblings. So one sibling, either one sibling or no siblings. Okay? So what is that percentage? 100 minus 34.6 is 65.4%. So 65.4% in this class of 26 students will have fewer than 2 siblings. Okay, so now let's keep going. So we found the percentage in this class only. It says the average 8th grade class in the state is 26. So what does that mean? That means that if there are 1,800 of these classes and the average is 26, that means the total number of students in state X will be 1,800 times 26, whatever the number will be. It will be huge, right? It will be, well, let's see, it will be more than 36,000. Okay? Much more than 36,000. So in any case, now, so you know that the number will be huge, right? And there's one more important piece of information. If the students in Mr. Camp's class are representative of students in the state 8th grade class, and what does that tell us? That tells us that since the students in Mr. Camp's class are representative students in the state 8th grade classes, that means we can apply this percentage of 34.6% for each of these 8th grade classes, just like we did here for this number 26. So that means that we can apply this 65.4% statistic of the students who have fewer than 2 siblings for every class for every class in this list of 1,800 8th grade classes, right? For each of these classes, we can apply the same statistic that 65.4% of each of these classes consist of students that have fewer than 2 siblings. All right? So, which is why it makes it really a one-step formula, right? You take 1,800 classes, you multiply it by 26, because we know that the average is 26. 8th grade class size is 26, so in the state X there must be 1,800 times 26. The product will represent the total number of students in state X. Okay, now since we apply the same statistic, we just take 65.4% out of this combined number of students in state X, right? And we estimate the number of students in state X that have fewer than 2 siblings. And remember that 65.4% of something is 65.4 multiplied to that something divided by 100. Remember, always divide by 100 when you convert your percentage to the actual number. Okay? So using your calculator, you should get this answer, 30,607.2. And even though this is not a whole number, because the number of students must be a whole number, but you can still estimate, right? Estimate the closest one to this result. The closest answer here is choice C, 30,600, right? That's the closest one you can get, because everything else is very far away. All right, so answer choice C is the only valid choice that I see here. Okay?